Casper's Washington Park was alive with speeches and chants on Sunday as people heard the concerns of the employees of one of the U.S.'s largest institutions. This gathering of Wyoming mail workers and Wyoming citizens of the Washington Park bandshell is in protest of the proposed privatization of the United States Postal Service, something they say could have dire consequences for rural areas like Wyoming and the rest of the United States. The proposed privatization of the USPS is a response to the service's current struggle to stay afloat amid huge financial losses. President Trump has made comments both now and during his first term toying with the idea that privatization may solve many of the Postal Service's current problems. A separate Wells Fargo memo outlining a privatization plan has also surfaced. These ideas have raised alarms among letter carriers. Speakers came up to express the importance of preserving the USPS's independence despite operational concerns.
We deliver every day to every address 6 days a week, and no private company does that. Only the United States Postal Service. We're capable of that because we are a service, not a business.
Everybody is entitled to mail delivery at the same cost, regardless of your race, your color, your economic stature, or the same cost no matter where you live. If privatization were to happen, this would allow for those with money to afford postage and no one else. Many rural customers aren't even served by those private companies such as UPS and FedEx because it doesn't make sense for them to provide service in such a rural area. FedEx, UPS, and Amazon don't go the last mile. In fact, the Postal Service delivers over 450,000 parcels for them a year, because it's not affordable for them to do that.
Those customers are going to have to drive how many miles to get their mail, because a private corporation, like Renee said, is not going to put out the funding to deliver the mail. Maybe you'll get your mail once a week. Maybe you'll get your mail every 3 days. But it's not going to be like it is now. And that's what we have to keep.
The speakers also raised concerns that Postal Service employees may become expendable if the service were privatized.
As postal workers, we make good wages and we have good benefits. We can send our children to college. We can pay our mortgages. Now, if the Postal Service is privatized, those wages and those benefits are going to go away.
Any attempt to privatize or restructure the post office is going to threaten the livelihood of 640,000 postal employees, and this includes 73,000 veterans. 1 in 5 postal workers proudly wears a second uniform in service to this country. That's right. The Postal Service is the nation's largest civilian employer of these military veterans.
The speakers asked the crowd to fight like hell, and the audience cheered in agreement. Some members of the audience shared their feelings with Your Wyoming Link.
I don't think it's going to do our state any good. It just puts everybody back on a disconnect. We need to be connected. If they privatize it, I can see them getting rid of half of my coworkers, if not me.
I'm just concerned if it's privatized, what's going to happen there? And are we going to have to pay for our mail now? They've worked their whole life for the Postal Service, and now they're going to lose all their benefits. It's not fair, it's not right, and it shouldn't be happening.
Speakers also acknowledged that the current USPS is struggling. The service is in dire need of modernization and efficiency changes to curb $9 billion in annual financial losses, says the document for the Delivery for America plan, a proposed solution to these issues. However, Delivery for America has led to controversy, with a proposal that removes many rural mail processing facilities, including those in Wyoming.
We must acknowledge that the Postal Service faces challenges. It faces financial challenges, changing consumer behaviors, and the need for modernization. But these challenges must be met with strategic solutions that enhance the service, not a machete to destroy the foundation. The universal delivery system is vital to our nation's infrastructure. democracy, and economy. It is the public service that must be preserved not only for today but for future generations. Let's not allow short-sighted policies to dismantle this crucial service. Let us work together to find solutions that strengthen the Postal Service rather than weaken it.
When asked for comment about the rallies, the USPS said the Postal Service respects the right of our employees to participate in off-the-clock informational picketing on issues of concern to their membership. Duncan Cowan, Your Wyoming Link, Casper.